following is a presentation of Santa Monica College.
We're back on live here for the second game of this doubleheader tonight as College of the Canyons visits Santa Monica College here at Corsair Pavilion. Paul Johnson on tap here with Chelsea Tailfeathers for this one. Chelsea, College of the Canyons comes into this game struggling a bit, 9-11 on the season. What are they doing tonight to try to right the ship against the Santa Monica team?
Well, they'd have three key players to look out for. We have number 11. We have Jordan Nash. He averages 13 points per game with six assists per game. And then we have number 14, Christopher Bradford, who averages 17 points per game with 5 rebounds per game. Then we have number 24, Zach Phelps. He averages 45% from the field and 16 points per game with 4 rebounds per game. So those are the 3 key players for Canyons. So we'll see how that plays out. They also have a 2-6 conference record and 4-5 away. So
struggling a bit.
Yeah, struggling a little bit.
What about this Santa Monica side? Who should we look out for as key players on their Corsair side?
For the Corsairs, we have Teddy Parham. He's a sophomore, and he averages 8 points per game. We also have Deshaun Hughes, and he averages 13 points per game. And then we have number 12, Isaiah Thomas, who's a sophomore, who averages 14 points per game. With these teams, for the SMC, I find they have a lot of returning players and a better average than the Canyons, better record. So I think SMC is in favor for this game, but you never know with under the coaching with Coach Howard Fisher. He's been with the Canyons for 20 seasons, has led his team to state conference champs 4 times, and has also coached the USA Youth Men's Basketball team.
We'll take it down to the floor here for tip-off. Starting this one, it'll be 2 20-minute halves. If we go to overtime, it'll be a 5-minute overtime period. We just experienced that with the girls' game, a thrilling finish there with Canyons coming out with the victory 95-86 to top Santa Monica. Santa Monica girls held the lead late in that 4th quarter. Now they're able to finish it. Play just starting here as they're fighting for the ball. Deshaun Hughes comes up with it. Makai Kimball working inside the paint. Zach Phipps sprints the other way. You could already tell the Canyon speed right here is tremendous. Running the fast break there.
Really go with a backboard shot.
Carrillo put that one in off the glass. Canyons comes into today averaging 76 points on the season, and Santa Monica a healthy 83 points. Santa Monica 5-3 at home. Parham has it. Fouled there. As the crowd has grew, Chelsea, it seems to be about 100, 120 people here. We have a whole group of cheerleaders as well for this one. As Santa Monica is in the all-white uniforms and Canyons in the yellow with maybe a dark black offset. Almost looks like an Australian uniform here they're donning.
Kimball setting up play, looking for Parham.
King off the glass, foul called.
Elias King will go to the foul line.
Second team foul. Headed to the line for your Corsairs is number 22, Elias King.
King, the freshman power forward. They list him at 6'9". From our view in the 3rd row, I'd say about 6'7" or 6'6".
Yeah, he's the tall guy.
A little generous. He's out of Sacramento Jesuit High School there. So he came down south to play his college basketball. He'll shoot another. 2-2 early.
Tie that.
running Bradford off a screen. He gets it there. Working on Kimball. Short on that attempt. A vicious foul there. As Isaiah Simpson hit the ground.
14, Christopher Bradford, his first third team foul.
Isaiah Simpson, the 6'9" sophomore himself out of Richmond, Virginia, came a long way to come to the Santa Monica College side.
Nice
Simpson
look to
finds
Parham.
Like you said, a nice look there from Simpson. Not known for his dish making, but finds Parham there for an early bucket.
Travel.
As Hunter moved his feet there. Hunter starting tonight, only his 5th start of the season. Playing down low against the much bigger Simpson there in the paint. Simpson gets his work done early. Still short on that attempt, but gobbles up the rebound. Now travel could be called, but you could also probably have called that a foul on the opposition. And I think we had one of those earlier in the earlier game today. Could have gone either way. Bradford with the ball now just passes it off to Carrillo. Bradford, kind of their do-it-all player, as Chelsea mentioned in the pregame. 17 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists per game. The lefty can really play and is carrying this Canyon squad.
Nice jumper from Carrillo.
And Carrillo, Simpson kind of just threw it into the ether there.
Right.
And unfortunately for him, Carrillo easily
Fortunate
found
turnover.
Parham working in on Bradford. Physical play here early. Divisional matchup, Pacific Division matchup in the Western State Conference.
Parham will go to the foul line.
Both teams hungry here for a victory.
Fourth team foul. The line for your Corsairs is number 1, Teddy Parham.
And this Corsair team coming off a terrific run in the playoffs last season, coached by Josh Thomas. He's in his 3rd season.
Yeah, he brought his team for the first time to the CCCAA state tournament since 1988. So that's like 31 years.
Incredible.
And they have a lot of returning players from last season. So it'll be interesting to see what record they would hold this coming season.
Really a sophomore-laden team. If you look at it, the only freshmen that are standing out are Elias King and Jeshwan Chisel. But outside of that, mainly sophomores.
Yeah.
Playing for Coach Josh Thomas. As the Corsairs in white sprint back the other way. Simpson got an open jumper at the free throw line but missed it. Parham telling Simpson to take that one again if he gets the open look. Low scoring affair early in this one, just 4 minutes in. Bradford has it, working on Kimball. Carrillo almost with the second chance point there. Kimball with it. Over to Parham, who hoists the 3. Teddy knocked that one down. Bradford, an easy jumper the other way. Smooth looking shot, isn't it, that lefty stroke? Bradford, a lanky player, has some good size on him. Christopher Bradford, 6'4".
It's a block.
Number 22
Just 165 pounds, Bradford is. He's out of Los Angeles, went to Fremont High School. Andrew Knight seeing his first action of the game. He was the one sporting that Kobe Bryant #8 jersey on the bench. Players from both sides, of course, being in the Los Angeles area, trying to honor Kobe, who passed away recently.
Corsairs foul, number 2, Makai Kimball, his first. 13 foul. Entering for Canyons is number 43, Virgil Mahoney.
Virgil Mahoney seeing his first action of the night. 6'6" freshman out of Palmdale. They're going to say that one stays with Canyons. Bounced off a Corsair leg, the ref indicates. This Canyon side, the assistant coach is headed up by Coach Howard Fisher in his 20th year. All wearing suits tonight, looking very formal, as opposed to the sweatpants that Coach Josh Thomas and his crew decided to wear tonight.
Looking very professional, very fresh. I like that look.
Parham brings it up the other way, being guarded by Bradford. They'll shoot the triple.
Nice rebound.
Simpson a couple times on the follow. Simpson got fouled in the second one.
Number 43, Virgil Mahoney, his first, 15 foul. The line for your Corsairs is number 12, Isaiah Simpson.
Isaiah will shoot a couple. First one goes down. Simpson good on both. Carrillo inbounds it to Bradford. Over to Phipps. Phipps back to Bradford. As Davidson has him in the corner. And Davidson lost out of bounds. They're going to say that was not off of Andrew Knight, and it's going to go the other way. Corsairs up 10-6 here. 6 minutes played in this first half. 2 20-minute halves. Deshaun Hughes over to Parham. Into Simpson. Kimball puts up the triple, just off. Parham fought for that rebound.
Oh. Was looking for Knight, but couldn't quite finish the pass.
And it looks like just a little miscommunication. Hughes thought he was going to be in a certain spot about 3 feet away, and Knight had already moved on, made his cut. Unfortunate turnover there on the Corsair side. That ball deflected out of bounds by Parham. Carrillo tries to find somebody, finally gets it into Mahoney. Mahoney out to Phipps, over to Bradford, who's being guarded by Deshaun Hughes. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bradford just patrolling, finally over to Carrillo. And Andrew Knight left up for that rebound.
Oh,
out
nice
to Simpson.
To Simpson.
And a beautiful pass there from Parham to Simpson. And then right over to Andrew Knight for the bucket. Excuse me, Makai Kimball with the bucket. Early 6-point lead here, first time out of the game. Corsairs lead at 12-6.
30-second timeout. So the women's game.
How have you liked how Santa Monica has kind of distributed the ball and have a lot of different scorers with Parham, Kimball, Andrew Knight?
A lot of inside work within the key.
Yeah.
it seems the Canyons are struggling a little bit to kind of find their way in shooting and looking for the person in the inside to deliver.
Isaiah Sampson putting up 15 points and 8 rebounds per game. So far, he's been tremendous, shooting 54% from the field. Actually, 44%, check that, from the field. Amazingly, only his 4th game started tonight. Maybe coming out some type of injury in the early part of the season that he's working through. He is a load. Kimball out to Leandro Knight. Knight trying to find some space.
Nice look to Parham. Oh.
Great cut there from Parham. Physical play here. Simpson finally able to get to go. A lot of contact here early. Bradford, nice step back. That one too much for Deshaun Hughes. Goes straight out of bounds and Canyons will take over. Corsairs lead it 14-8. Crowd settling in for this one. Bradford again, looking for his shot early. He is the do-it-all player for this Canyon side. Davidson over to Bradford.
Oh, nice layup.
Simpson lost it there. And Bradford coming the other way and one with the foul. He'll head to the line.
Santa Monica College foul number 5, Leandro Knight, his first 15 foul. Into the ballgame for the Corsairs is number 10, Jay-Sean Chisholm.
Jay-Sean Chisholm getting his first action of the night. Checks in. Deshaun Hughes will sit. As Bradford quieted the crowd there, told them to shh. It's early here, but already some physical play, some talking and chirping to the crowd.
Fast plays too.
Very fast paced, high scoring game so far. Kimball with it. Over to Chisel, who just checked in. Chisel off the mark on that one, but Knight got it, put it back up.
Nice
Puts it
rebound from Knight.
Bradford with it. Bradford, a beautiful fake there. Both Chisel and Simpson got them to bite.
Bradford's one of the key shooters. He averages 17 points per game for the Canyons.
He's been on fire for them so far to start this contest. Chisel to Simpson. Back out to Parham. He'll put up the triple.
Nice outside shot for Parham. Last season, he was a key player for the Corsairs.
Especially in that playoff run.
I remember him shooting a last-second basket, tying up the game. It was beautiful.
Carrillo off on that one. Chisel fouled. Actually, they'll call that one on Chisel.
College of the Canyons is number 10, Nader Hussein, and number 34, Robert Hunter.
As this ball will stay with College of the Canyons here. Down 4.
Caesar Mesa.
Hunter with it. Hunter thought he was fouled, but ball just goes out of bounds off of the Corsairs, so Canyons will retain possession.
Onto the floor for the Cougars, number 21, Michael Davidson.
Davidson checks in. Finally finds a Canyons player. Parham playing tight defense there.
Canyon's foul, number 24, Zach Phipps, his first. 16
Zach
foul.
Phipps was called for the foul there on Teddy Parham, and the Corsairs will take over possession. Parham bringing the ball up the floor. Calling out what play he wants. Kimball has it. Triple goes down there for Makai Kimball. And the Corsairs build their largest lead of the game at 7, up 22-15. Phipps off on that. Cesar Mesa sprinting the other way. Good passing to Kimball.
Oh, right. You can't finish that.
Just off there from Makai Kimball. Beautiful dish from Cesar Mesa. Mahoney out to Natter.
Nice
Mesa
look.
with a great pass to Leandrew Knight. Leandrew Knight with the layup. And timeout called by Coach Howard Fisher. As Corsairs go up 24-15 here.
College of the Canyons timeout, 30-second timeout. Swimming and diving back in action here at Santa Monica College.
And it's pretty much been all Christopher Bradford here early for this Canyon
Yeah,
side.
for the Canyons. For the Corsairs, Parham has really put on a great defense and has just been shooting from the outside as well. And his average is 8 points, but like you said, he was coming out from he hasn't been playing all season, you said? Or what player was that?
That was Simpson, but
Oh,
Parham,
Simpson.
yeah, Parham has played and started in every game this
every
season.
game.
Yeah.
But he's a great outside shooter. He hustles and he plays great defense.
Right.
Key player for the Corsairs.
He really stretches the floor for them. Like you mentioned, Simpson's down there low, working in the low block, but he's out there shooting triples. He's already made 2 tonight, 3 pointers, and here we go with the hustle, stealing that one. Coming the other way, sprinting. Landry Knight has it. Slows it down. Being guarded there by Zach Phipps. And Parham with it back. Cesar Mesa crosses over his man, gets it to an open Landry Knight. 3 up and 3 down there.
Nice swish.
As Phipps is not able to get that one to go, but ball is off of Landry Knight. It'll stay with the Canyons. Chaston Mooten gonna enter the game here for Teddy Parham.
Corsairs is number 21, Chaz Moten.
Chaz Mooten not started a game here yet, but a great spark plug off the bench to come in right behind Teddy Parham. 5 points a game on the season. Davidson has it, working on Landry Knight, over to Bradford. Top of the key is Mahoney. Out to a couple of Canyons teammates there, finally finds Sassoon. Mahoney with a nice hook shot off the backboard there. Knight over to Deshaun Hughes, excuse me. And Bradford's arguing that he was going for the ball, and I kind of agree with him there. A, he was going for the ball. B, I thought it was just hard play and nothing really intentional about a foul.
Not really much contact there.
Right. And is Deshaun Hughes already going to the free throw line? Or I'm assuming the College of the Canyons is already in the bonus here. They have 7 fouls
Oh,
on
wow,
the
that's
scoreboard.
not good for them right now. So early in the game.
So they're already in the 1-1 here. Deshaun makes the first. He'll shoot another. The Corsairs really building this lead here midway through this first half. Up 29-17. Phipps finally found an open lane to drive on, but a foul was already called.
Corsairs foul number 3, Dyson Hughes, his first. 6th team foul.
the open jumper. Sinks that one. Up top there. Jayshawn Chisholm just misses the finish though. Cesar Mesa wanted that pass. Cesar Mesa, the 6'1" point guard out of Corona, California. Mahoney over to Phipps. Carrillo has it. Some tight defense being played here from the Santa Monica side. Ball found a open Mahoney cutting, and unclear on if the shot clock.
If it was just missed by the shot clock, or
Looks like they're going to get the foul just before that shot clock expired. It was close.
At the line for two for Canyons, number 43, Virgil Mahoney.
Virgil averages 57% from the free throw line. Just off on the first one. He'll put up another. His team down 10 right now. 7 fouls apiece for both sides. There's a lot of fouls committed early in this physical play.
Between two teams.
Yeah, a lot of contact. Mesa with it. Over to Chaz Mooten, being guarded by Nader Hussein.
That'll be out of bounds.
And it looked like it was going to be a sweet pass there.
Oh yeah, it would have been a great pass if it wasn't.
Lefty pass around the defender to the open man at the three-point line, but pass sailed out of bounds. Mahoney thought about it for a second. Carrillo will pull, not there. And another foul there just on the rebound. Chisel was wondering, Hunter with the foul, but Chisel was wondering who was on him.
His second 18th foul. Entering Fort Canyons is number 24.
And they're calling it tight here, these refs.
The line for a 1-and-1 for your Corsairs.
Early in this contest. Chisel to the line. Shoots 56% from the free throw stripe. First one is up and good.
On the floor now for your Corsairs is number 1, Teddy Parham.
Parham back in the game. Cesar Mesa to the floor. To the bench, excuse me. Chisel sinks both. Carrillo with it, his team down 11. Their best player and do-it-all player, Christopher Bradford, still on the sideline right now, sitting on the bench, getting a little rest. Chaz Mooten out to a wide-open Teddy Parham.
Nice look to Teddy.
Knocks that one down for his third triple of the first half alone. Teddy Parham catching fire here early in Corsair Pavilion. Nader Hussein off on that one. Phipps follows up and gets fouled on the second chance.
Headed to the line for the Cougars is number 24, Zach Phipps.
This will be 2 shots for Phipps.
In the ball game for your Corsairs, number 2, Mackay Kimball.
Phipps is actually best on his team with the free throw percentage at 77%. Gets the line on average 5 times per game, so nothing new for him from the charity stripe. Mooten coming the other way. Deshaun Hughes, who has not scored today yet, with it. Hughes averaging
Nice
13
save.
points on the season.
Corsairs foul, number 2, Mackay Kimball, his second, 19th foul. Entering for Santa Monica College, number 0, Cesar Mesa. At the line for a 1-and-1 is number 20, Noel Carrillo.
And Joel Carrillo will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Misses there, and Isaiah Simpson is there to clean it up. Cesar Mesa will bring it up for the Corsairs. Simpson over to Mesa. Newton, quick swing pass to Chisel. Chisel in the corner. And we talked about sharing the ball earlier in our earlier game, as Mahoney misses an easy dunk there.
Nice
Carrillo
finish
follows up.
from
We talked about
Carrillo.
sharing the ball and moving the ball in our earlier game on the College of the Canyons women's side, but this Santa Monica side really spreading the wealth here tonight.
Yeah, they definitely are not selfish.
Everybody's getting involved. Look at that pass right over to Chisel from
Looking
the
for the
opposite
open
wing.
man,
Chisel misses on that one, but the point still
making their
holds.
outside shots.
Right. This team really able to stretch the floor. Up 11. Davidson over to Mahoney. Mahoney to Phipps, back to Davidson. So pull from about 8. Long on that attempt. Newton coming the other way. Nice Euro step there from Chaz Newton. And Coach Howard Fisher will call a timeout. He thinks that one was a traveling call. Not get the call there.
Entering for College of the Canyons is number 42, Jaquez Moore.
Actually, no timeout called there. Just a little stoppage of play as Jaquez Moore is checking in. Jaquez, sophomore, 6'5", out of Palmdale himself. Carrillo over to Davidson. Back to Carrillo, who's wide open. Newton closes quickly. Travel there.
The Canyons just don't seem to have that inside power like the Corsairs do, I find, which is kind of a disadvantage for them
Right,
because
definitely.
they're running that shot clock. They're trying to look for an open man and just quite can't hit it, you know?
I think it's been especially tough with Bradford on the bench as well. Going in against Simpson, who's in the paint. Mahoney not as physical as him, and then you also have your best player sitting on the bench. It's been tough as Simpson got an easy one there on Mahoney. Simpson's just overpowering him down low. And Santa Monica stretches this one to a 16-point lead. Big advantage for this Corsair side right now. Mahoney knocks one down. Newton thought about it for a second. Gets it over to Simpson. Simpson fouled there by Mahoney.
Cougars foul.
Simpson will go to the line.
His second, 19th foul. The line for the Corsairs, number 12, Isaiah Simpson.
Isaiah is their leading scorer, 14.8 points per game. A healthy 84% from the line.
And 1. Entering for Canyons, number 34, Robert Hunter.
Chris Bradford's going to check back in this game for College of the Canyons. Much needed substitution for this
Also going into the
Cougars side.
14, Christopher Bradford.
A 1-and-1. Simpson with the first, off on that. Bradford back into the game, brings the ball up, orchestrating the offense from there. They get it into Hunter. Hunter close to the basket, makes good on that attempt. Cut it to just 12 here, 40-28, Corsairs lead it. Simpson wide open for a second. Beautiful swing passes there, finding the open man. Deshaun Hughes finally gets it. Puts down the three-point attempt from the corner. Bradford brings it back up for his Kenyon side. Now down 15. And if you're the College of the Canyon side, you'd love to close it to maybe within 10 before the end of this first half. Doesn't help there with the Phipps miss. Mesa collects it. Deshaun Hughes coming on the 2-on-1, looking for the alley-oop to Simpson. Not there, but Chisel is there with the putback on the second chance point. And was fouled.
Great finish from Chisel.
Big turn of events there. As Canyons had a chance to cut it to just 13, and now Corsairs are looking to make this free throw to make it an 18-point game late in this first half. Not what Coach Howard Fisher and his Canyons boys want, but they'll keep on playing. Bradford with it. Pulls up from three. Not there, and Simpson collects the miss. Chas Mooten sprinting back, finds his man Deshaun Hughes in the corner, and Deshaun knocks that one down. 21-point game now, 49-28, Corsairs lead it. Phipps answers right back with a three of his own. Corsairs looking to eclipse the 50-point mark for this first half. They average 83 points per game normally for the full game. So an impressive scoring streak early here. Bradford working on Deshaun Hughes, short on that one. Mooten with the rebound. Running back has Chisel in the corner. They reset. Mesa with it. Cheerleaders are waving their pom-poms here. Mooten from the corner himself. In and out. Halfway home, but rattled out there for Chas Mooten.
Oh, that would be a...
Looks like a blocking foul there, right?
Yeah.
On Jayshawn Chisel.
Bradford will go to the line.
Santa Monica College foul, number 10, and Jayshawn Chisel.
Storming Christopher Bradford was coming the other way, and he'll shoot a couple free throws.
Number 14, Christopher Bradford.
Bradford good on the first. Cheerleaders getting a little crazy for Bradford's free throws.
Re-entering the ballgame for the Cougars, number 20, Noel Carrillo.
As Bradford will surprisingly take a seat on the bench here late in this second half, for her first half, excuse me. Maybe coaches didn't want him to play this defensive possession and pick up another foul. Mesa from three. And they will eclipse the 50-point mark with ease.
Timeout.
And Coach Fisher was adamant about getting that timeout. He was steaming at the official there. Looks like a technical foul may have been called as well on Isaiah Simpson. The ref's still discussing it, but Zach Phipps is headed to the free throw line.
Leading to a technical foul against number 12, Isaiah Simpson.
And it is a technical on Isaiah Simpson. Coach Thomas and Isaiah were wondering what the technical is. It's for.
At the line for the Cougars, number 24.
And at the same time, Zach Phipps will shoot this free throw with just 1.5 seconds left to go in this first half.
So it's a Class B technical foul, which means it is not a personal foul.
And Canyons will inbound it just over a second to go. It'll have to be a long distance shot here. Not a lot of time left. They get it into Mahoney. Mahoney misses it on the
grab
catch.
that ball.
Yeah. Entertaining first half here. Corsairs headed into the breakup 52-34. From this Corsair side, what was most sticking out to you as far as them playing with all the momentum and gaining this 18-point lead?
But with the Corsairs, they have two guards that move the ball very well. We have Parham and Mesa. They both, can switch out and carry their team, be able to transition into plays and really work the ball to help, and then hitting their outside shots, which has really helped them. What do you think about for the Kenyans? What kind of struggles are they facing?
Well, they're really struggling, like we mentioned, when Bradford goes to the bench, and they don't have much else. Zach Phipps is there, and Davidson is also there, but there's not much else sparking their offense in transition or in the half court. So it's been tough for them. We're going to have a halftime show here now. We'll be back in about 15 minutes to cover the second half. Your Santa Monica College Corsairs lead this one 52-34 heading into the break. We'll be back on air in about 15 minutes. Back on live here at Corsair Pavilion. The second game of a back-to-back doubleheader between College of the Canyons and Santa Monica College. Paul Johnson on tap here with Chelsea Tailfeathers for this one. And it's been a blowout to start here early in the first half for this Corsair side.
Yeah, they definitely have a good offense and defense to take that advantage over the Canyons.
And it's really been them spreading it around as opposed to Canyons just really focusing with two players in Christopher Bradford and Carrillo as well.
Yeah.
Second half just about to get underway here. As it looks like Elias King will trot out there to play. We didn't see him much in the first half. We saw him for about the first 2 or 3 minutes, but didn't see him again, Elias King, until this second half. And we're getting underway here. Santa Monica leads it 52-34. Virgil Mahoney trying to find Bradford, finally gets it to him. Bradford worked for that shot, just off on the layup, however. And Parham will bring it up the other way. And how about that halftime performance we had, Chelsea, from the SMC cheerleaders?
Yes, it was a great dance. They're representing the Lakers colors in honor of Kobe, which is an honor. He definitely put a statement on the city, and it's a very unfortunate accident that happened.
But to the performances, I thought they honored him well. They were...
Yeah, that was a great performance.
They were kicking it out there for sure.
Definitely hyping up the audience.
Definitely. Hyping up us two, at least.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Jump ball possession, College of the Canyons.
And Canyons will take over on possession arrow there. As Simpson got tangled up with Mahoney. Bradford finds a cutting Phipps. Phipps off the glass leaner. Another jump ball called there.
Santa Monica College.
And 2 jump balls in a row. Back-to-back plays here as Santa Monica College will take over. Teddy Parham, 13 points in that first half. Excuse me, Parham actually just with 12. Looking for his 15th here with the triple. Smoothly puts that one down. Stretches it to a 21-point lead.
That'll be out of bounds for the Canyons.
Unfortunate catch there. It looked like he caught it going out of bounds.
Just happened to step out.
Couldn't stop his balance. Parham brings it up for the Corsairs. A little bit slower this second half to start as opposed to that first half. It was blazing
they came out
fast. Deshaun Hughes working on Carrillo. Step back in the corner. Short on that attempt. Carrillo comes back sprinting the other way.
Carrillo is fast. He is definitely moving the ball up the court fast and trying to look for a key player to dish it off to or take the shot himself.
Carrillo very fast, just a slight 5'10" guard out of Granada Hills, freshman. Into Elias King, over to Parham.
Nice look to Parham.
Parham with the and one there. Gets that one with a foul on the side. He'll head to the line for one.
Kenyon's foul, number 14, Christopher Bradford, his first team foul.
Parham, a bigger point guard at 6'2". Went to Notre Dame High School here in Los Angeles. Sinks the free throw. And the Corsairs have their largest lead of the night at 24 points, up 58-34. Crowd is screaming defense. Parham with a huge block.
Nice pass to
Deshaun Hughes finishes that one. And it is all Corsairs early in this second half on a 6-0 run out of the gate. Davidson spins on Ricks. Not there. Excuse me, that's Elias King he spun off of. And Parham is looking for another bucket. Over to King. Deshaun Hughes into Simpson. Simpson being guarded by Mahoney.
Oh, that would be a foul on the Canyons.
Great cut there by Parham.
Yeah, he's been doing that a couple times throughout the game. He knows his open lanes.
He's good at finding the open lanes.
Yes. And he's fast.
Plays really well with the ball at that point guard position, but also without the ball, moving around, kind of letting his teammates set him up. Right, exactly.
All around great player.
And I know you mentioned the hustle plays he's made. He made a ton tonight already.
Yeah.
Parham averages 2 steals on the season, so you can definitely see that in his season averages. Corsairs now on a 9-0 run to start this second half. Absolutely blitzing Canyons out of the gate.
Nice drive by Bradford there for the Canyons.
Bradford stops the Corsair momentum for just a second. Kimball over to Parham, who's feeling it right now. Parham just off on that one. Bradford, an impressive take there. Foul was called earlier, though. And these Canyons uniforms are in stark contrast to the uniforms the women wore, right?
Yes, definitely.
They were like navy blue. This is a gold and almost black finish, it looks like. Canyons must have a lot of school colors, I guess. Santa Monica driving the other way in the all-white. Deshaun Hughes off the assist from Teddy Parham. And Bradford came the other way with a head of steam. Gets the foul, he'll go to the line.
Corsairs foul number 2, Makai Kimball. His second team foul. At the line for Canyons is number 14, Christopher Bradford.
Bradford averages 17 points per game, and his game tonight has just been outstanding for his team. He's really held his team on the first half and coming through second half. First half he had 13 points.
13 points on 5 of 10 shooting, so he's been efficient tonight. Makes the second of those free throws. $27-point game now here at Corsair Pavilion on a Wednesday night. Elias King with the triple. That one goes. Everything falling here for the Corsairs.
Right. Hitting those outside shots.
And Bradford's doing all he can.
Santa Monica College foul.
Gets fouled again there by Cesar Mesa.
His first 13th foul. At the line for the Cougars, number 14, Christopher Bradford.
Sends Bradford to the line again. They'll shoot a couple here. Good on the first.
Seems one of the key players for the Canyons, Jordan Nash, has not been present for this game, and he's one of he averages 13 points per game. We're unsure if he is injured or just not playing this game.
Yeah,
but the Canyons are definitely feeling his absence.
Yeah, definitely hasn't registered a minute tonight. Maybe on that bench sitting out injured. He also averages 6 assists in the game, so he really spreads the ball and opens up the floor for this Canyons offense. And to miss him tonight has been horrible for this team.
Yeah, definitely missing him on the floor to give that extra help.
Right, exactly. As we're seeing it early in the second half, pretty much just all Bradford trying to do whatever he can to will his team to points and a victory, but unfortunately.
And Carrillo, he's trying to come in, trying to do all he can with his hustle, and he's also helping out Bradford as well, but just seemed not quite to go against what SNC is presenting with their offensive plays and their defensive plays.
I think SMC's depth is really what's separating them right now, and proving to be a dividing gap between them and College of the Canyons. They just have 5, 6, 7 players that they can trot out and feel comfortable with. Coach Josh Thomas really has a lot of confidence in his squad, as he mentioned earlier to us.
And he can also switch out 2 key guards, Mesa and Karan, who are big contributors to bringing up the ball and setting up plays for the Corsair.
And 2 very different guards, as Parham kind of looks for his shot, as well as others, but Mesa is strictly there to try to give it to other, set up
other players.
Right. Zach Phipps there, an impressive bucket off of Isaiah Simpson. Simpson was in his face and his grill on that one, still able to put in the deuce. Into King, back out to Mason.
Nice finish from Mesa. That would be a 3.
There he finally looks for his own shot. Stretches it now to a 29-point lead for this Corsair side. Phipps has it. Over to Bradford. Bradford found a little space from 3. Jacked it up, but long on that attempt. Mahoney comes up with it. Back over to Bradford. Lost out of bounds there by Phipps. Phipps, the 6'3" guard from Santa Clarita, so stayed close to home. He's a sophomore. Phipps bringing it back the other way. Over to Bradford. Crosses over Mesa. Blocking foul there called on Mesa.
Santa Monica College foul number 0, Cesar Mesa. His second, 4th team foul.
Mahoney with it. Got fouled on the shot there by Isaiah Simpson. And really not what you want to be doing if you're the Corsair side. Slowing the game down and sending these guys to the line for easy shots at the free throw stripe.
It can definitely leave a mark. It can definitely help catch up the team.
Something about this rim, we saw it in the game earlier today. I mean, that one was halfway down.
Right.
And it's happened numerous times here.
It seems like shots that should be going in are not going in.
Right. Just in and out here. Mesa brings it up the floor. Simpson with it. Back to Mesa. Players on the bench, I think, wanted Mesa to pull the trigger on that three, see if he can get 2 in a row.
But he's definitely not selfish. He opens up. He looks to look for the open player.
Right. Absolutely. Phipps guarded tightly there by Leandrew Knight.
Number 5, Leandrew Knight, his third, 16th foul. Re-entering the ballgame for your Corsairs is number 10, Jay-Sean Chisel.
Chisel checks into the game, replacing Leandrew Knight. Phipps gets open from about 18. And Mesa has it. His team up 26. Cheerleaders getting involved here. Carrillo takes it away. Bradford against Simpson.
Oh!
Bradford sent it down on Isaiah Simpson there. And a technical foul was called.
Oh, that was a great dunk, but
A little extracurricular activity there from Christopher Bradford.
I think he was a little too hyped for that. He just had to show it with some emotion.
Rightfully so to be hyped, though. That was a very impressive dunk, but definitely took it a little too far. Taunted Isaiah Simpson a little bit at the end of that. An impressive dunk nonetheless. I mean, Bradford goes at about 6'5". Isaiah Simpson's listed at 6'9", and he threw it down on him with the left hand. We don't have replay.
I was like, we have a replay of that?
We're in timeout now, and we would absolutely play this back for you 10 times over if we could. But we do not have replay on tap for tonight. Our producer, Brad Lemons, is actually working on that. We should have that for the next broadcast, hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Fingers crossed. The Corsairs now up 70-46, up 24, kind of cruising in the second half.
Yeah, it's been difficult for the Canyons to come through with that breakage of going through the offense and defense. I mean, trying to be defense towards the Corsairs and then trying to go through the offensive plays against the Corsairs. But like I said earlier, we're missing Jordan Nash on the Canyons, and he's one of the key players. It looks like through the stats.
Zach Phipps has been working out there trying to help his squad out, but they may just be a little short-handed tonight.
Yeah.
Especially without key player Jordan Nash. And it looks like Elias King will take this free throw attempt. He's the best free throw attempt shooter on the Corsairs side by percentage at just under 87%. And normally he gets to the line 6 times a game, so no stranger to the charity stripe. He'll shoot the technical. And he's able to sink it, and it looks like it will actually be 2 shots here for King. I'm wondering who they called the second technical on, because if it was called on Bradford, of course, 2 technicals would be an ejection. But don't know who they called the second technical on there. Maybe on the Coach Howard, although he didn't really do anything. And I think there's a ton of confusion going on right now.
So, double technical foul. We have a technical foul on contact of the Kenyans, number 14, Christopher Bradford, and a technical foul on Santa Monica College, number 12, Isaiah Simpson.
So there was a technical called on
the Corsairs.
Simpson as well, who was the guy dunked on and he thought got kind of taunted or acted inappropriately against by Bradford. So these teams will just trade free throw attempts here.
Gives the teams a little break, catch their breath.
Phipps off on that one. Sinks the second.
Christopher Bradford now has 4 fouls, and they have 3 team fouls. For the Santa Monica College Corsairs, number 12, Isaiah Simpson has 2 personal fouls, and the Corsairs have
Canyons will take over possession here. Davidson. Good looking 2-point jumper there from Michael Davidson. Chaz Mooten in the game, number 21. Into Simpson, back out to Mesa. Mesa finds Chaz, over to Chisel. Chisel hoists it up.
Sinks that 3.
Knocks it down there is Jayshawn Chisel with another triple.
Nice jumper from Bradford.
Mesa being guarded by Davidson here. King with the triple himself. We're going back and forth, lightning offense here.
Phibbs with a jumper.
Both teams are showing their offensive acumen here, midway through this second half. Newton slows it down just a tad.
Nice steal from Bradford. Oh.
Stole it and then kind of went out of control and lost it.
But gains control and finishes with a layup. Left-handed layup.
Coach Josh Thomas calls a timeout after that Bradford bucket. 23-point game now.
Timeout. How about some Cardi B?
Who have you been most impressed with on the Santa Monica side? We haven't seen Parham in a little while now, but I know he's shown a lot of.
Mesa, he definitely knows how to look for an open spot, and I think they're really working well together, the whole team. Really, I find shooting from the outside, number 22 King, who's definitely can shoot from the outside and from the inside. For the Canyons, Bradford, he's pulling through for his team and even doing some dunks.
He's been nice. Some taunting as well.
Some taunting.
He's done a lot for his team. Really the reason they're in this game at all, even down 23 in this game, but the reason they have 55 points is Christopher Bradford. Just done it all for his team, really.
Yeah, great all-around player. And he's, was he a freshman?
He is a freshman. Yeah, he is a freshman. Yeah, a lot of potential for Chris Bradford. 6'5", light frame, so he could definitely put on some weight if he wanted to, or if a college coach wanted him to. A lot of potential for where he could maybe go.
Great offensive and defensive player.
Right.
Give that young lady a contract.
Chaz Mooten will inbound here for Santa Monica. Cesar Mesa takes it up the floor. Into Simpson. Simpson got low position there with Mahoney. Bradford the other way. Finds Mahoney. Back to Bradford.
Oh, that was a nice dish pass.
Layup goes down as Bradford shows some theatrics after being hit a little bit there by Isaiah Simpson. Wide open Chisel in the corner.
Corsairs are hitting those threes, which has really helped them tremendously.
Been unbelievable. They were 53% at the half from three-point range, and I think that's only improved since this second half has taken place. Corsairs turn it over there. Davidson over to Bradford. Bradford to Mahoney. Davidson back again. Good looking jumper there from Michael Davidson. Chisel into Simpson. Back to Chisel. Hoist up another. Off on that one. Phipps comes up with it. Being guarded tightly by Chaz Mooten there. Goes down to the floor hard.
Santa Monica College foul number 21, Chaz Mooten.
Be a foul on 21.
His first 8th foul. At the line for two is number 24.
Phipps will go to the line.
Phipps.
Corsair side already with 8 fouls in this second half.
Into the ball game for the Corsairs.
Canyons with just 3 team fouls.
Number 3, Dyson Hughes, and number 5, Andrew Knight.
A little bit of a hockey substitution there as Corsairs will bring in Leandrew Knight, Teddy Parham, and Deshaun Hughes in a mass substitution switch. Mahoney with an impressive rebound and putback off the Phipps missed free throw. Chisel has it, working it in the lane. And Chisel off the bench has been nothing short of phenomenal for this Corsair side.
Yeah, he's definitely put his input in to help with the team's points and
foul there called on Chisel. Chisel kind of threw him at the end of that play too. I think they may call a technical on Chisel there. Looks
a
like
lot
it's
of emotion in this
a
game.
lot of emotion.
How many technicals has there been throughout the whole game? Probably like 4?
Yeah, and I think and then the refs are discussing it, but I think they'll call another technical here on Jayshawn Chisel. And for a game that's not too close, it's very chippy.
So Santa Monica College
There must be some
number 10, Jayshawn Chisel.
history.
Right, and I think there may be it being like a Pacific Division matchup. I think they see each other twice a season, so maybe something has happened in some past meetings. Mahoney misses the first.
At the line for the Cougars is number 43 of Virgil Mahoney.
We'll get 2 free throws for this technical. Misses them both here.
Headed in for your Corsairs is number 2 of Makai Kimball.
And it looks like another technical.
Another technical. That would be 6 technicals this game.
Bradford shooting the beneficiary there, the other technical, as the refs are not letting him play tonight. And a huge swing there. If Mahoney could have made those 2 free throws, those 4 shots and the ball. Bradford inbounds it, gets into Davidson. Bradford tried the little alley-oop pass there. Deshaun Hughes pulls up. Easy two-point jumper there from Deshaun Hughes. Hassoun has it, driving into the lane. They're going to call that the other way. Offensive foul, charge called on Hassoun.
The thing about the Corsairs is that if the player has an open shot, he'll take that shot, and most likely they'll make it. For the Canyons, they're trying to look for the key player that can make a shot.
Outside of Bradford, who'll take any shot
Yeah.
he gets his hands on. Newton, that one goes, just like you mentioned.
If they're open, they'll take it. It's like them practicing their outside shots.
Right.
Because the defense from the Canyons, they're not really putting on that pressure.
And Santa Monica already with 90 points in this game. They come into the game averaging 83. Bradford way off on that attempt. Corsairs pushing it the other way, blocked by
nice
Bradford.
Block from Bradford.
Phipps with it, fouled by Knight. And he'll go to the stripe for two.
Nice attempt from Phipps. He'll go to the line.
Leandrew Knight still disagreeing with the call. Disagreeing with the ref. Some John going back and forth. Deshaun Hughes smiling at the free throw line. Phipps sinks the first. A lot of hostile play here in this second half, where it's for the most part a 25-point game. Getting very physical.
Physical and emotional.
Physical and emotional. Leandrew Knight. Open shot.
Open shot, take that shot.
That's what the Corsairs have been doing. They've been executing phenomenally.
Yes, and Parham right there with the nice,
Right on cue.
nice steal
And I thought that was actually a foul
Yeah,
on
that was a
Phipps, I
foul.
think it was, on the Deshaun Hughes shot attempt. And they've been calling a ton of fouls this whole game, so I don't know how that one
would be different.
got lost in the shuffle, yeah. A little confused on that. Officials race back the other way. It'll be 2 free throw shots here for Carrillo.
Point at the line for two for the Cougars, number 20, Noel Carrillo.
We started our coverage here with the women's game between Santa Monica and College of the Canyons. An entertaining contest throughout, right?
Yeah, definitely back and forth between two teams.
Very back and forth. Canyons led it by 9 early in the first quarter, by 10 actually in the first quarter. And by the fourth quarter, Santa Monica had a 9-point lead, and Canyons came roaring back, tied the game, sent it into overtime, and blitzed the Corsairs in overtime to win it 95-86. This contest, a little less thrilling as far as score dramatics, but nonetheless some great play by both teams.
Yes. This game has definitely been entertaining because of the emotion and the
Right. And Leandrew Knight sends that one down and stares to the crowd right after, still staring. I think his mother may have came down to the first row, as well as his little sister maybe. And this place is hopping. Leandrew Knight with the rebound. He may try to go to coast here. Pulls up from deep. And that one falls down. Leandrew Knight
he's definitely feeling the energy from the crowd.
has the hot hand here for the Corsairs. Phipps tries to stop it for a second.
Oh, nice back from Mahoney.
And an impressive sequence there for Leandrew Knight, as he got the crowd up and off their feet and Coach Howard Fisher wanted to take a timeout to try to stifle all that momentum.
Excitement from the crowd, definitely hyping up the team.
And Leandrew Knight, the thing about what's so impressive right there is he's probably their 7th man.
Right.
Like, he did not start this game. I think he was their 2nd or 3rd off the bench. And he just put up 5 points in a row that looked like some of the most impressive buckets we've seen all night.
Yes, definitely. The thing about the Corsairs is that they can switch out players and it would not hurt them in any way, it seems.
Right,
because they're still leading by 20 points, over 20 points, and it's just been working for them.
It's been working all night. They've been executing on all cylinders. Timeout here. Coach Howard Fisher needs to talk to his boys, see if they can try to strum up any type of rhythm in this last 6 minutes heading into their next games. Corsairs back on the floor, chuckling with each other. Teddy Parham's going to bring it up here for the Corsairs. Over to Deshaun Hughes. Hughes fouled there. Foul called on Zach Phipps.
Santa Monica College foul number 3, Deshaun Hughes. His 3rd.
A foul actually called on Hughes.
I think it was a charge.
Must have been a charge, yeah. My mistake. Wow, I don't know about that. Just 4 fouls on the Canyon side in the second half. They've been good about not fouling the Corsairs. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Phipps has it. Driving in on Hughes, way off there.
Nice finish from Mahoney.
Over to Makai Kimball. Bullet pass to Chaz Mooten. Finally finds Deshaun Hughes. Hughes almost had a steal there.
Oh.
And Andrew Knight sent that one.
I was like, nope, that ain't happening.
Re-entering the ballgame for the Cougars, number 34, Robert Hunter.
Hunter checks in here for Mahoney. Bradford on the bench.
Nice jumper from Moore. Corsairs hit triple digits.
Cougars foul number 24, Zach Phipps, his 2nd, 15th foul. Into the ballgame for Canyons, number 10, Nader Hussein.
Chaz Mooten has it. Over to Leandrew Knight. Kimball with a triple of his
Nice
own.
sink on that one from Kimball.
They're really spreading the wealth here.
Oh, nice from Moore. On the outside, 3.
4 minutes left to play in this contest. Corsairs lead it 103 to 76. Comfortable 27-point lead here. Andrew Knight with a great spin move, but good defense there from Hunter. There's still some chippy play taking place late in this contest. Refs may have to talk to the players to try to tone it down potentially. Into Hunter. Hunter has it, working on Landry Knight. Puts it up off the glass for 2. Parham slows it down over to Landry Knight. Kimball finds his spot.
Sinks that 3.
Hunter to Carrillo. Carrillo, nice fake there. Got Parham up in the air and went right by him for a 8-foot jumper. 26-point game now. Chaz Mooten with it. Elias King, nice fake. Off the glass. Not there.
The Corsairs know how to gain control too if they need to slow it down. Reset the play.
Right. Tyron Garrett seeing his first action of the night. Freshman shooting guard out of Nashville, Tennessee. Came a long way himself. One of the few players from outside of the Los Angeles area on this Corsair men's team. Hassoun with it. Puts it up off the glass, not there. King with the rebound. A little less than 2 minutes to go. And Garrett racing the other way. Mesa with it, open layup.
Nice drive. Mesa.
Great drive to the basket there from Mesa. Davidson has it as Phipps and Christopher Bradford, Canyon's leading scorers, are both sitting right now.
Hunter will go to the foul line.
Going to the line for College of the Canyons, number 34, Robert Hunter.
Hunter good on the first free throw. Mesa coming the other way. Just a little over 1 minute left. And we'll be able to talk with your Corsair head coach, Josh Thomas, at the end of this game in our post-game interviews. Mesa the other way. Tyron Garrett puts it up. His team wanted that one to go down for him.
Oh, nice look.
King
Nice
finishes
look to
that.
King. He was ready for that shot.
And this one all but over. A dominant performance here put on by the Santa Monica College Corsairs. Going to send College of the Canyons home with a 9-12 record, 2-7 on the conference. Santa Monica will improve to 17-6, 7-2 in the conference, and 6-3 at home. And who was your player of the night tonight, Chelsea, for the Santa Monica side? You can go with any number of Corsair players.
Yeah, and they all worked together. They definitely had Parham and Mesa really brought up the ball well and looked for everyone on the team, and everyone contributed to the score. For the Canyons, definitely Christopher Bradford had an outstanding game, leading the points and being an offensive and defense player to help his team as much as he could, but couldn't quite keep up with the Corsairs with their defense and offensive plays.
Right. And I think on the Canyon side, you have to go with Chris Bradford. He was everything offensively and defensively, getting some steals for them. On the Santa Monica College side, I'm going to go with Teddy Parham as the player of the game, just because he was able to start stretching the lead for this Corsair side and also played tough defense early in that first half and kind of set the tone.
He definitely set the tone in the first half.
Right, definitely. We have head coach Josh Thomas, who's coming through a line of cheerleaders right now, and he's trying to make his way over, and we'll try to get him on here for the post-game interview. It's good to have you on. Congratulations on that win right there, division matchup. How were you guys able to build and kind of build upon that lead that you created in the first half?
I just think the second half we made a more concerted effort to try to duplicate the first half. We didn't fully duplicate it, but we've had a lot of games where we have a really good first half, kind of let down in the second half. The small lineup actually really helped a lot when we went smaller and took out the big guys, so I thought we went on a pretty good run. But like I said, we didn't guard as well in the second half, but when you have a big, large lead like that, sometimes there's a natural let-off, and with our team it happens sometimes. But we got a nice, impressive victory still, and we're excited about that.
Right, absolutely. A 28-point victory tonight. And who are some key players that you're looking for going into conference action, playing Antelope Valley next, that may help you and become valuable for you down the line?
Like players from our team to be good?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much the whole team. I mean, Isaiah Simpson, Elias King, Teddy Parham, pretty much everybody. I feel we have a lot of guys who are quality players and a lot of guys who can contribute. We do really rely on the presence of Elias and Isaiah inside, our bigger guys. They give us rebounding, they give us inside scoring, they can shoot the three. And then fortunately for us, we've been shooting pretty well at home from three. But just pretty much everybody. Like we want to win a state championship. We know that it's not easy. We know it takes some luck to get there, and obviously some great play. So we need everybody to try to reach our goal.
Absolutely. Coach, we appreciate you taking some time for us. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Thank you, guys.
Quick question. There was a lot of contact and emotion in this game. Is there any history with the Canyons, College with the Canyons?
Well, I mean, they're in our conference. I think we have, like, mutual respect. Like, I'm sure Canyons wants to beat us, and we want to beat them. I wouldn't say that we necessarily like everybody in our conference. I think everybody goes in the game and they want to win. Last time we went to their place and we won by 6. We was up by as many as 19. We ended up winning by 6. So I think the guys wanted to kind of make a better statement of, having the victory that we would have hoped for the first time around. But yeah, any team in our conference, I don't think we necessarily like. So.
Well, it was a great game.
Yeah.
Very exciting. So great.
Well, thank you guys again for the coverage. We really appreciate it.
That was Coach Thomas on the post-game interview. Chelsea, a great question there. He kind of alluded to the physical play that was taking place in that second half.
Well, we kind of had to. There was, 6 technical fouls, kind of like back and forth at the same time. So I had to ask that question.
You had to.
To see if there's any history or like anything to know from that past.
Well, he gave you a little nugget there.
Yeah, so it was good to hear that feedback.
Definitely. Santa Monica will travel to Antelope Valley next in another conference matchup. They take this one 108-80. For Chelsea Tailfeathers, all the crew helping out tonight, I'm Paul Johnson. You have a great one.